Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remaster. Today, it's going to be a bonus Friday December cast featuring ASL champ JYJ and SOMA here on Neo Sylphid, topside. It's going to be our Zerg player. He's white. It is SOMA under his well-known Smurf name ZJD membership. And on the left side, it's a Terran. It is JYJ, ASL champ earlier this year. He is an excellent, terrifying Terran player. He should be able to keep SOMA from massing up. But we will see. We will see if he can keep SOMA down enough to conquer him. All right, man. So yeah, I'm going to be casting a replay for every Friday of December 2023. Just as, you know, a little bit of giving back to you Brood War fans for all of the support you have given me in this year and all the years I've been casting. And yeah, so enjoy. Enjoy the Friday Brood War for December. What are we doing? Nothing crazy. No proxies. A 3-player map kind of makes it viable for proxy barracks, but JYJ has no interest in that right now. SOMA's probably going to hatch first this thing. Yeah, based on what we're seeing. By way of minerals here at 9 supply. Yep, Overlord's going to pop. We're making a couple more drones, and the hatch first is in the bag. Really nothing else he can do at this stage, unless he wants to go for like a crazy dumb late pool. But nah, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do it. He's in fact going to wander over here and go plop. About 12 supply. Bam. There goes your hatch. Nothing crazy. Terry the Overlord is here. Terry merch available at falconpaladin.store. As well as Steve the SCV merch. Steve works hard. We decided to put him on a shirt for that. Anyway, Overlord says, good. This means no proxy. It's not a command center first play. I don't have to freak out about the economic advantage that the Terran player has over me here. An extractor pool. Morphin in. This is all very good stuff to start us off. It's an RJB DEFCON 1 replay. Which means it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting in some way. Check them out. youtube.com/@RJB_TV. And be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 70,000 subs. I think it's a good number. And we're working. We're working there. We're making progress every single month. Hundreds of new subs are flowing in. So appreciate everyone who has subscribed. And a little hint for y'all. If you're ever like, man, Falcon hasn't posted a Brood War video in 2 weeks. That is YouTube hiding your videos from me. Does that sometimes. If you've gone like 2 or 3 days without watching my videos, YouTube's like, you're not interested in this anymore, and it takes it off your front page. So, yeah, just, you know, you can come directly to youtube.com/FalconPaladin to my channel, and my stuff will be here, and you'll have some stuff to catch up on. 2 weeks of stuff, right? Because I don't miss days. Period. Do not miss days. Sometimes I give you extra stuff, like this December. How neat is that? Anyway, gas coming in from the Terran. Expansion on JYJ. No sign of him going for like a one-base crazy anything here. Lair into metabolic boost, etc., etc. You know how this thing works. This SCV running for its life. And let's see how much this looks like. Yeah, second racks indicates at least it's going to be a Marine opening. Marines and medics, maybe a couple fire bats for good measure. And it's going to be Mutalisks on the play. Oh, hang on a second. Hydra Den. Maybe it's not going to be Mutas. You know what? I support any Zerg player that doesn't just want to open 2-base Muta against Terran every time. I support anyone who wants to go Hydras instead. So let's rock. Let's get Hydras. Let's get Lurkers. Let's do something different here. Let's see if JYJ recognizes this isn't in fact a Spire. It could be later. There's nothing preventing SOMA from throwing up a Spire and making like 10 Mutalisks later. But he's definitely committing to Lurker Rush here. 2-base Lurker Rush opening. And let's see what is out from JYJ to handle it. He's working on Stim. He's working on medic production. Right? Getting a Comm Sat. That's going to be really useful against Lurkers. And he's hard-walled. This actually might be slippable, which is why these Marines are covering it. Not a hard wall, it's a soft wall, because these Marine bodies are pretty squishy, considering they have power armor. I mean, they're wearing power armor, and that just tells you how strong these Ling attacks are, dude. They look small and insignificant, but when they hit you like a truck. And by that I mean, they don't want to fight you yet. Because you've got medics, and that's really annoying for just lings, this many lings to handle. But just, yeah, trying to be like, where are the mutas? Maybe we can get up there and attack before the mutas pop or whatever. Ling run by! Firebat plugs the hole! Amazing reaction time from Soma to be like, no, not going in there. That could have been disastrous. I would have lost every one of my lings with this Firebat. I would have, guaranteed. You just plop me into Soma's chair at that moment and give me the mouse and keyboard, and I'd be like, whee! All of my lings would explode. It'd be very sad. So now the problem is, we're rushing lurkers, but it takes a minute, and there's this little tiny window where bad things can happen to you because you don't have enough to stop it from happening to you. Oh gosh, and by bad things I mean drones dying all over the place. The lurkers are like, get out of my natural base, brah, say the Marines. Okay. Yeah, no, you're not getting in there. Firebats will fight you. Lings will fight the Firebats. Okay, so here's the thing. Yes, you did it. You cleared out this attack. Beautiful timing attack from JYJ, by the way. That was ultra impressive. To show up, kill some drones, stop all mining for a minute. It's 19 to 34 workers in favor of SOMA, or JYJ rather. Ugh. And now he knows there's lurkers. So we're just gonna try to lurker bust this thing, but there's bunkers up. There's scans available, 2 comsats. Quick, go into Hive. Also, there's a third base, which I don't think I mentioned yet. Someone managed to sneak a third base into all of this shenaniganry. As you do. All right, good. So JYJ, I think, is doing fine. He's up 40 to 23 workers. He just scanned, and he's like, oh, you're getting a spire after these lurkers. Neat. Well, I'll be ready for those. I tell you what, you cannot hide stuff from a Terran player in StarCraft. They will scan you. They will see your sneakiest plans. And as a Zerg player, you can't even hide your tech, like, down here or over here, because there's no creep over there. I guess you could spread creep inside your main. Kind of victim blaming, I think. Anyway, what do we got? Range for Marines just finished. Siege mode on the way. Science facility under construction. One of my favorite designs. Some dude in like 1996 at Blizzard designed this, drew it for us. The different stages of construction for the science facility. Meanwhile, the tanks are getting the lurkers out of here. Firebat is dead, but he helped kill a lurker, which is nice. And then, yeah, look at just how nice it looks. It's very nice. Kind of dirty. Just the aesthetic, man. The aesthetic is... I'm just falling in love with the Brood War aesthetic right now. I'm going to keep moving, though. Adrenal on the way. Defiler Mound is almost done. This is... Wow. 8-minute Defiler Mound from Soma. He crazy. He's cutting workers to do this, man. He's at 32 drones on 3 bases, but the 3 gas is important. 3 gas gathering is big here if you're trying to get, well, Adrenal and Consume and make Defilers and all sorts of great stuff. So JYJ, again, a bit of a window here before Consume is done where you can get something, just, you can complete a goal of some kind. Drops would be good, but I guess he's got Scourge set up in locations to deal with drops. He knows. He's got Lings ready for this. It's like one thing that could really ruin my day right now is a drop in the main base, so he's prepared for it, right? Soma is smart. Of course he's smart. He's never won an ASL, man. But I think he's like 5 on the current ELO rankings that RJB provides in the Discord server every couple of weeks. So, I mean, 5th best player in the world currently. Absolutely could win this game. No questions asked. All right, well, this attack into the 3rd base. Guess who's here? Defiler, Lurker. Guess what's almost done? Consume. Guess who's here? Lings for Consume. And this attack is not happening. I'm sorry. Whoop. Ow! Science vessel dying there can't happen. Oh, JYJ. You cannot lose that science vessel. Okay, well, moving up to the natural base then. Maybe there isn't any Dark Swarm and Lurkers up there. No, there are. There are those things. Plague on the way next. Ooh, a supply block on Soma is not good long term for our dude. Not even close. And, Lurker, okay. Both Lurkers, both Lurkers died. You thought he was protected by Dark Swarm. He was not, and there is a drop. Get that lurker. Oh, shit. Fail. Fail. Get as many drones as you can. Ooh, the Dark Swarm protecting them from stuff a little bit. No, lost one of our guys. Keep attacking. Oh my gosh, this is great out of JYJ. You gotta keep the Zerg economy down, man. That's exactly what JYJ is doing here. It's a 3-kill Marine. He just got absolutely just ripped apart from the inside by spines coming out of the ground. I've said this before, but I don't think that's a very nice way to die. There's a lot of bad ways to die in StarCraft. But it's not exactly a slow death, but it's not instantaneous either, like just getting obliterated by a siege tank. I don't know. Getting burned alive by a firebat seems bad. Getting irradiated, that's a slow death. That's not good either. Just think the lurker spine coming up from the ground to tear you into nothingness is, oh, nice Dark Swarm is really bad stuff. Hey, look, an irradiate. So third base is just about up here from JYJ. He's going to make a good use of that one for sure. Siege tank taking out that sunken. Good stuff. God, this lurker being alive. There's a new science vessel. You don't have to scan anymore, boys, but just buying time. Oh no, science vessel. This is not SK Terran, because this is Marines, Firebats, Medics, Science Vessels, and Siege Tanks from JYJ. He's hybriding it up here a little bit. Getting a 4th base on this left side, too. Love that. Drop in the main. Drop in the main. Run for that mineral line. Go, 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 go. 3 drones die immediately. No more gas and cover the main base for the temporary time. Focus your attacks. Are they trying to take down this evolution chamber or not? Sort of. The Firebat's not in on, but he does. He denies an attack upgrade. For Lings and Ultras and stuff, that's great. Oh, that's Dark Swarm, but can the Firebat get him? Yes! Firebat takes down the Lurker. Defiler Mound dying before Metasynaptic Node finishes would-be killer, but he doesn't focus it enough. No! Okay, it's really injured, but it's finished all the upgrades that are available, but it dying would still suck. Really, really still suck. This is great. JYJ really trying to keep SOMA's economy from getting up to that 60, 65 worker count and like 4 or 5 bases. That's where things get scary for someone who's making a lot of Marines like this. And yes, again, there are tanks. And by that I mean there are no tanks in production. Okay, but dudes, guys. Yeah, that was just sloppy from JYJ. Wasn't great. This is a 3-basing Zerg to a now 4-basing JYJ. We see why JYJ is an ASL champion. This pressure has been effective. He got both of his science vessels plagued. Man, if there's anything that SOMA can do to win this game, it's going to be killing science vessels. That is the key to victory. Dude, there's 1 Hydra. Okay, there's 2 lurker eggs here. I was going to say, this base is not adequately defended, but it sort of is, I guess. Zerg's not going to take this space because siege tanks can set up right here and kill it, and there's not a lot you can do about it. It's very frustrating for anyone. Protoss hates taking this base against Terran as well as Zerg. Science vessels kind of injured. Ooh, he's moving. Okay, he's got a bunch of Hydras. Kind of this whole modern ZVT thingamajig. The meta is changing in a game that's 25 years old. Yes. Weird, I know. Just lurkers. Irradiates a couple of the lurkers, backs out, tries to cover his backside because that's where SOMA's coming from, man. And there's the Dark Swarm. You back it out. Ooh, dodge a plague fairly well. I guess 4 units caught it. That's good enough, I would say, from a plague perspective. 4th base coming up right side from SOMA. That's going to be humongous for him if he can do it, if he can hang on to it. It's a bit far away for JYJ to access. Is he just... he's like, I don't want to get plagued. There's a Defiler over there. Run. And the Defiler's like, that's right. Get out. Get out of here. There's a Dark Swarm. The Hydras immediately abandon the Dark Swarm to snipe a science vessel. It works out for them. And a plague comes in behind it. SOMA. Yo, guys, you're plagued and you're attacking somebody in Dark Swarm. Ouch. Ow. Okay, Soma hanging on. Hanging on. Another drop inside the main. Defiler Mound, get it. Get the Defiler Mound. Just kill the Defiler Mound. Don't worry. Okay, we're just going to worry about everything else. Everything else. We're not going to attack the Defiler Mound at all. In fact, the spawning pool... No, there you go. Everybody turning their guns on the spawning pool. Excellent target, by the way. And as a result of your target firing, you got something. Rather than a random Zergling or Hydra or attacking Hydras inside Dark Swarm, you idiots. Bit of an attack into the fourth base here of the, or the third base of the Terran. Not a lot to defend against it, actually. Hydras suck at standing against these Marines. And the third base needs to evac immediately. JYJ, get out. Get out of here. Man, dude, buddy. Okay, this is just another day at the office for these SCVs, I guess, as their friends are being murdered. Okay, so look, third base of the Zerg good, fourth base of the Zerg good, still only 44 drones from Soma. He can't be all that happy about that. Another Overlord dies. Plague. 5 science vessels plagued. The plague, it came early, and it came so fast and so hard. It just continues to be effective, because of course it is. It's a great spell. Plague might be the all-time best thing for Zerg in the game. Because it's viable against everything except for Archons, I guess. Never mind. Archons, man, good unit. I was going to say, Plague's good in every matchup. It's not good against, like, mass Archon play. Ow. Ow. Guys. JYJ, man. Made some good moves today, and sometimes he's just kind of falling apart. That's a sick Dark Swarm. JYJ is up 30 supply, but I don't know. Soma's making some really sick moves to get back into this game. The splash damage is actually, because the units are all clumped there, that was pretty good. This Firebat's like, what? What do you want me to do? Oh, another drop attempt. 2 of the dropships get wiped out by Scourge, but 2 of them make it in. Another Overlord dies. Soma is close to getting supply blocked, which is not ideal. Snipe. Oh my gosh, they caught a Plague. They're attacking an Invincible. Ooh, Defiler Mound gets sniped, and the Spire goes down. All right, and the Hydra Den dying would be pretty nice too, but that might be asking for too much. They're going after the Evolution Chamber. Okay, it's not upgrading anything, but cool. I'll take it. Right? These Hydras have places to go with upgrades. The Marines are actually being protected by the Dark Swarm against these Hydras, which is hilarious. There you go. Hydras get inside the Dark Swarm. Lurker burrows in. And now these Marines are all sorts of dead. Oh, the third base lifted off again. Are we surprised by that? No, that third base has been inadequately defended for a long time. But Defiler Mound sniped. Spire sniped. An Evolution Chamber went down. Another kind of just a minor Ling Lurker Defiler attack here at the front door of JYJ. It's 51 to 52 workers. JYJ's up about 20 supply in army, which is good. He's got a new third base here. We'll call it a fifth base, though, because that's what it is. JYJ. If you're going to feed a Zerg player, you continually have to go after them. You cannot let them rest. You cannot let them casually macro up. You can't do a good snipe on those science vessels, though. That's what the Hydras are here for, really. The Dark Swarm. Okay, this game. I can see why this is a DEFCON 1 ZVT out of RJB. My gosh, this is sick. This is, I don't know, who's going to win this thing? I think JYJ might have a bit of a lead here. His economy is healthier. He's really kept the pressure up on Soma, but it's the pressure to keep up the pressure is a lot too. You're like, oh, crap, I haven't dropped, I haven't done anything awesome against the Zerg player here in 2 minutes. I must do it or he's going to get up to 60 workers, right? Yeah, this time Soma's like, you've dropped in here too many times. Absolutely not. No, look at this. The tanks are trying to support the drop, but like Ling swung in here and shut that down instead. I don't know what this guy was trying to do. He got deep. Third base back up and rolling, though, from JYJ. He could use some gas income on that refinery. Just a thought. Another plague on these science vessels. And bam, 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 bam. Wait, no, there. Got recently plagued. There you go. Killing your own irradiated hydras is cool. Or just letting them die normally is fine as well. Okay. Soma going to try to get his own 5th base up here on this right side. More scanning happening. Just trying to see where that army is. He's hunting for it. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able to, though. Uh, 20 minutes in, and I feel like I haven't been able to catch my breath for the last 15 of this game. JYJ's been so aggressive. Dark Swarm. Drag him out of the Dark Swarm, and guess what? There's another Dark Swarm coming in behind it. I can feel JYJ's frustration here. And then, every time you turn around, you catch a plague to the face, too. That Lurker slips back inside the Dark Swarm. That's insane. JYJ tried to sneak down here. There's a Lurker at the choke, and a Lurker egg comes up to buy even more time for that base to come up. These drones are actually kind of running into a meat grinder. Okay, bit of sloppy there from Soma. And the Marines are like, we can take down a Lurker egg. Watch us. We have +3 attack and stim. And they can. That's a dead egg. Bit of an attack into the 5th base of JYJ, though. There's not enough defense there either. Look, JYJ is like, I had to sacrifice defense to be on offense. Get the base before a Nidus comes up. No, SCV massacre. JYJ, Ling's getting into his 4th base as well. It's 53 drones. It's not 60, but the 5th base of Soma's getting wiped out. Can JYJ stabilize here? Because Soma's coming in hard and fast, but it's 100, I don't know. It's more army supply from JYJ, but this Plague, Dark Swarm, Hydra stuff. SCV's running for their lives. More units coming down. This base under attack. This base dead, but a new 5th base from Soma is up. It's very, very injured. Science vessels getting picked off by Hydras. Soma doing such a great job staying inside the Dark Swarm. Hydras and Lurkers inside the 4th base. Just absolutely nothing to deal with them. There's a bunker here, but there's nobody in it. Oh, the 5th base of Soma gets sniped by a drop that wanders over this way. JYJ, can he do this? I don't know, man. His 4th base is fleeing. His 5th base is lifted. It doesn't need to be lifted anymore, but he's got so much going on. I don't think he recognizes that. Marines inside the Dark Swarm. They're not attacking the things outside of the Dark Swarm. There's so much to worry about on both sides in this game. Soma's up 53 to 30 workers. The Dark Swarm right on top of your front door here is not ideal. As JYJ just run out of steam here. He's still got 1,000 minerals and 500 gas. I don't know. Can JYJ do this? He's done a pretty good job. Soma's got this base. Did I know about that one? Yeah, because this is his 3rd base. It's been his 3rd base forever. Just nothing's really happened at it for a minute, I guess. JYJ. He's only got 29 SCVs. He's just base denying. He's like, who cares about defending bases? If I can deny bases enough. Oh, no. I don't know if there's enough. The double plague on the science vessel seems like injury added to insult here. I mean, JYJ, GG's out, and Soma is our winner in 24 minutes and 14 seconds. That felt like a 40-minute game. I cannot believe that. JYJ, no. He did the thing. He killed Soma's bases. I mean, this one came up. But he was killing bases. He was killing drones. He was dropping all over the place. But Soma's Hydra control, Defiler control was so good today. Every time it looked like JYJ had a good engagement, bam, Dark Swarm pops up. So he pulls back a little bit and tries to face the army again. You get plagued. So he has to run away from that. It just non-stop spell casting here. Non-stop from Soma. What an absolute monster of a ZVT from him. Never got to that 60 worker count. Replacing bases after they die. Trying to keep them alive here. More tanks. Again, I think more tanks against this popular Hydra style might be what you want to do. But at the same time, I don't know. Second guessing JYJ is hard. It's a hard thing to do here. So, yeah. I mean, that was a major thumbs up. That was a fantastic, nonstop ZVT. Scrappy as all get out in every way that something can be scrappy. Man, that was fun. I think JYJ played extremely well. I feel like defending your bases a little bit better would be good, but also he was so on aggression, he didn't have enough to leave back home, right? I think that's fair to say. 159,000 points from JYJ, 192,000 points from Soma. Both players produced similar numbers of units here. Soma out-killed the Terran by a 2-to-1 ratio. That's what this Hydra strategy does against SK Terran. It gets weird numbers like this. Buildings raised 9-7. The tech structures getting sniped by JYJ were so good, but this is the problem. This is where... No, hang on. Back it up. This is actually... Man, if you saw this resources spent number and it was this close, 700 resources separating them, you'd say the Zerg player definitely lost. But no, this Hydra stuff is way more cost-effective, apparently, than the Ling Ultra Defiler stuff. And I guess it's true, right? Lings have a much harder time staying inside the Dark Swarm compared to what Hydras can because of the range question, obviously. So you can actually win ZVTs where you only outspent the Terran player by 700 resources in 24 minutes. That should not be possible. That should not be how it works. Man. That was fantastic. That was 2 thumbs up all the way up for me. That was definitely DEFCON 1 nonstop ZVT insanity. And yeah, man, Soma won that thing, but I think he earned it. He earned that win with, you know, both player. I mean, the APMs too. Look at this. 333 APM for Soma, 331 for JYJ. That's as close as you can get. It is. That's as close as you can be in a 24-minute match of StarCraft. So good. So good, so good, so good, so good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the December Friday cast for 2023. Hope you enjoy your gift from Falcon this holiday season. And that's going to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.